The second high-impact tool we will explore is the flipped classroom. This new approach to teaching provides the learner with the responsibility of learning the content at home through online resources. When the students return to the classroom, they already have the knowledge in place and they can use it to apply, evaluate, and create with their peers. The instructor's role is now as a facilitator or a guide. Flipping on the surface seems easy enough to understand, but the whole idea behind it is that students are no longer getting the knowledge in the classroom, but are using it. In 2007, teachers Jonathan Bergman and Aaron Sams discovered PowerPoint software that allowed them to record their lessons. They started recording their live lectures and would distribute them to students who missed the class that day. Their lectures started spreading across the cyberspace and thus started the flipped classroom epidemic. Eventually, teachers began using online videos and podcasts to teach students outside the classroom, reserving class time for collaborative work and concept mastery exercises. Education has been using Bloom's taxonomy to guide instructional practices. The different levels of this model signify the different levels of cognition. For years, educators have been starting at the bottom to give students the information that's required in order to make their way up the pyramid. This new generation of digital natives, however, has all the information at their fingertips with the internet. It is now possible to get information from all over the world instead of from a teacher who is an expert on the subject matter. In one school, 5th grade students take notes at home in order to be ready for the next day's work in class. A 1st grade class has students completing reading rotations at an iPad station. There are 6 iPads set aside for the students to review the content from a presentation that was set up beforehand. These presentations allow the students to be hands-on and manipulative with the information. An effective flipped classroom shares these following characteristics. It is student-led. It increases critical thinking. Collaborative work is fluid, based on student needs and interests. There's real-world scenarios have context. Students challenge one another during class. Students take ownership of the material. Students are actively engaged in problem solving. And students are transforming into active learners. Overall, flipping a classroom is not just about absorbing the content online. It is about giving students the resources and skills to obtain information on their own, so they can come into an academic environment where they can think critically together in order to reach a higher level of thinking. Plenty of technology tools have come and gone, but all of them have helped form what education looks like today. Mobile learning and flipped classrooms are just 2 examples of how education can utilize this enormous amount of technology to increase and expand student thinking. By embracing these high-impact tools, we will prepare our students to be competitive on the global markets of tomorrow.